exciting. Vamos! It's good.
Hello, my name's Graham Rogerson, one of the first riders for the Schmoo'S team back in the 80s. We're at Margam Park this afternoon to visit the legendary man's resting place, Schmoo'S, otherwise known as Maurice Levinson. This is Dai Richards.
Hello, I'm Dai Richards. And Schmoos just about 15 to 20 metres down that way, to the left. Yeah, buried.
That's where he's resting.
He's resting, yeah, he's having a long rest.
Forever mountain biking.
Yeah.
We're off to pay homage.
Homage to the legend that is Schmoo.
And we're going to ride in this kit all the way to the Cafe back.
We are.
Like we did back in the 80s.
Yeah. So, what you were probably rider number one?
Yeah, probably one of the first riders in the team, responsible for this kit, I think, when we got it from Keith, the Luso Shorts representative. We bought it out the back of his van just for a laugh and raced at the first event, and it all went from there, and now it's a legendary kit
Which we
are sporting today.
Yeah.
And after 30 years it still fits. Well, fits me anyway.
Mine doesn't. It's a bit tight. Should we go right?
We go right.
Come on then. Oh no. Remember that stream crossing we did in a photo shoot?
Yeah.
So I come up with this idea, alright, to do a splashy stream crossing,
Yeah.
in a photo shoot, and I thought, oh, this will look great. This will look outstanding.
Who went under the water?
I don't know, I can't remember. Who was it? Justin?
Sure, Justin.
I
Somebody
think Justin
went under
did
the
a jump,
water.
didn't he? But honest particular one, we were right out with someone, weren't we? And I just did on the speed for it, but you didn't it?
Yeah.
You had a beautiful shot in the mag, didn't it? Cheers, thanks.
Yes.
I like those shorts.
Yeah, nice isn't it?
We were big in the 80s. You've got to show your feminine side now and again. Not too often, no. Trouble is with these shorts, when you wheel yourself, you can see them plenty.
Yeah. So Graham says, I've got to be expert to ride no hands.
You ride in one hand and you're cheating.
Oh,
Whoa, you're going to kill us all! 30 years of history gone like that.
yeah, go on. So we're riding up alongside the River Avon now, and about 4 or 5 miles to Pontrhydyfen, Greg?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
For a
we-
well-deserved coffee for two
Yeah.
old men.
Well, do you think he charges?
Hey, can you slow down the pace a bit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Walking me up here.
You made me go on single track, and I have been on single track for so long.
Dave's not been single for a long time.
No. I think I've ever been single. Is that white garlic?
Hey?
White garlic. I think it was white garlic. I think I saw some white garlic.
What? I thought it was.
Yeah.
We're in Port
So-
Talbot after all.
Port Talbot.
On your own.
I went to
Blue.
school, yeah. I went to school, yeah.
I'll say no more than that.
Yeah. There's a bloke on a bike. Right. He's sporting Swansea Vale try. So
Sat nav's not working.
no, and his politeness is not working. He didn't say hello, did he? You go. Thank you.
Dog on a lead, will it? Where's that dog on a lead? It's got a rabbit here. You might
He's never-
ask why.
He's never met this bloke before.
This is Steve Wilcox, a Port Talbot, Steph Wilcox,
Steph
a
Wilcox.
Port Talbot Wheelers legend. You're on video now, mate?
Yeah.
YouTube video. It's for, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Die.
But Di and myself, we dressed like this because this was our team strip from the 80s,
In the old days.
Revolution.
mountain bike team, and our Schmoo, the guy whose shop it was, his ashes are buried up on the top of Margam Mountain where we raced. So me and Di thought it'd be a good idea today, as we're in this kit, to go and give him a visit. So he died 20 years ago, and now we're off up to the calf up in the Bethel thing up there, because the guys who were running that and opening it were with us when this era was on, so we're going to turn up dressed like this. So we're only spinning up here, and Di does a YouTube channel, so we're doing
Am I
a
making famous?
bit of chat, and she'll be on the YouTube channel later on. I'll send
What's the
one
dog's name?
Ted.
Ted. Hello, Ted.
Hello, Ted.
Hello, Ted.
looks
Hello. Oh.
Ted. Me too, man.
What time you got up in the morning, Drew?
We never catch anything in there.
Oh, good.
Hey, he's racing with us tomorrow
Yeah.
on the 25.
So where's it? Tell us about 25 tomorrow.
25 tomorrow, Welsh Championships. It's up in Usk, and it races up the main dual carriageway as all time trials do nowadays. Up to the Monmouth tunnels, through the Monmouth tunnels, back through Mitchell Troy and back down to Usk.
That's quite a fast course, isn't it?
What a fast course, one of the fastest in Wales at the moment. The fastest course has got roadworks on it up the Hillway, so we can't use that one anymore. But it's an early start.
What are you doing for 25 nowadays?
Personal last year, lifetime personal, was 55 minutes 55 seconds.
Whoa.
But believe it or not, that's about 10 minutes off the real big boys.
Is it? So this is Ennis Park.
In this park.
Yeah. And Trevelyan.
Is it in this car park?
No, Ennis Park.
Fairly.
See Trevelyan play here. And
Thank you very much.
thank you. So back in 1983, they were raising money for this,
Yeah.
and
Didn't raise enough by the looks of it.
so I first raced, the first sort of road race I ever won was the Trevelyan Park, the Ennis Park Trust 3 mile fun run it was. But I think I beat. I tell you who I think I beat was Ian Hamer, who became a Olympic bronze medal, not Olympic, a Commonwealth Games bronze medalist at 5,000 metres. He's only a junior, man. Up to you.
Big lad coming through. Thank you.
Thank you. So Greg, tell us about the early days at Schmoos.
Well, I left school, got a kind of YTS, it was called back in the day, like a small apprenticeship at Ford's, and we used to work 4 days a week there, 1 day out on placement, and I had a placement in a pipe refitting company. It was alright, but as youngsters you want to do other things, so I managed to get a job in Schmoo'S 1 day a week as my engineering apprenticeship. So it was loosely based, it had tools in the workshop, so it was loosely based around engineering.
Yeah.
When that course ran out back in, that would have been about 85, something like that, Schmoo took us on full time in the workshop and started working for him.
So what was the pay like? I bet he paid you loads.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I actually got paid in jelly babies. There was no cash involved. We had a large stock of jelly babies, as everyone knows.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the pay wasn't amazing, but get to work with nice bikes all the time, you used to get your bike bits cheaper as well.
Yeah. So when did you first get a bike and become sponsor? Was that when the team started? Thank you.
Yeah. My wife's work, when I started working at Schmoo'S about 87, that's when the mountain bike thing kicked off.
So let me interrupt you there a second. Did you do that race in Morva? Was that the first race in Wales, was it?
I think it might have been one of it, or maybe we did a few cyclocross races before actual mountain bike racing kicked off properly.
Yeah.
But I remember Schmoo was a Martyn main dealer, one of the first in the country to become a Martyn importer and main dealer. And we had two Martyn bikes come in stock, and Schmoo wanted to sort of obviously show them off, so we decided to start a little race team going, and we went down to Dorking to ride.
Thank you. He's gone, look. He's made a break. Go on, Dorking.
Yeah, we went, so Schmoo got a Martyn dealership, and we had two brand new Martyn bikes turn up in a box from America. And Schmoo wanted to show off the mountain biking thing, and the only race that year, I think, or that sort of summer, was the race down at Dorking. And I don't know if you remember, 87 was the year of that great storm.
No. Oh yes you do, yeah.
It
was in the summer, wasn't it? No, just before summer.
Yeah, so
spring, wasn't it?
We went down to Dorking a week after the main storm. Of course, the south of England took a battering, and when we went down there were fallen trees here and everywhere. But anyway, I had a Martyn mountain bike, which was quite revolutionary down there, and took it down, had a race, came back, and then we just used to go down in Schmoo's old Volkswagen Polo from, I think it was about 1976 the car was. Drive all the way down to bike races, race them and come home, and no thoughts in setting up a team or anything like that. And then when we started travelling the country then, a little bit further afield, we needed a team strip. And this is where Keith from Luso Shorts comes in. Now Keith from Luso Shorts,
I remember that really good.
Was he was on the road sales representative. He used to have a van full of cycling gear, and he used to tour the bike shops, and he used to come down to us once a month or whatever. We'd jump in the back and buy stock for the shop, and Schmoo being there buying this and the other. And we were looking for kit, and Keith had his quite a wide Brummie accent, and we used to call him after we bought the shorts, Keith Luso Shorts. That's my best Brummie accent, by the way. And we pulled these pink shorts out. I said, wouldn't it be funny if we wore these, just as a bit of a joke? And as you can tell, he's stuck.
He's stuck. You haven't taken them off since?
I haven't taken them off since, as you say. I'll have to peel them off later. But that was that. We just saw it, sort of just happened accidentally. And obviously we needed a jersey to go with the shorts. And I'm guessing back in the day it was like Tour de France yellow. Keith had a yellow jersey in stock in the van. And we just put it together that day. Pink shorts, yellow jersey, and thought really nothing more of it. But when we turned up at the first race, back in the 80s wearing pink, you know, it was a bit of a statement, wasn't it? But once we'd done a few races and a couple of lads out there, Schmoo realised the value in the colours, because you could see us for miles around, and everybody knew who those riders were riding for.
Yeah.
So whenever he saw pink and yellow, it was, that's the Schmoos team, the Schmoos shop in Swansea, and it just went off from there then.
So after a few 2 or 3 years, I mean, there seemed to be a few more teams trying to get the old pink and yellow into the kit, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had pedal power.
Yeah.
which came up with a bit of a pink and yellow theme as well after this. By this time we started riding the national races, and we were doing okay. We were travelling around in, we'd moved up market by this time. We'd gone from Schmoo'S Volkswagen Polo to a brand new Toyota High-Ace little Japanese pocket rocket with a roof rack and all that, and we were travelling all around the country. Peebles in Scotland, up to Yorkshire, everywhere.
Let me stop you there, stop it. Peebles was that race, was that was the race you come second in, wasn't it? The national.
That was the nationals in Peebles.
You were an amazing race that day, wasn't it?
Well,
was it going to be Baker? Did it be David Baker? And
that one there, what happened in
Tim
that race
Gould
was, we
yeah?
set off, had an amazing race. Tim Gould won the race officially,
yeah.
but then they've got disqualified for changing a wheel.
Alright, okay.
I got second that day.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I changed the wheel as well.
Alright.
So I got taken out.
Oh, you got taken out as well?
And
that moved me up there.
Fred Salmon, I believe, got the win for finishing third, and I say I was on fourth.
You were flying, absolutely flying. That was a long race as well, wasn't it?
That was a big race in Peebles.
Yeah.
Real hot day, long drive to Scotland.
Yeah.
Great result. And
did we do Scotland that day on and then back again the same day, or did we stay somewhere overnight?
I think we may have stayed in the infamous. No, we didn't take it because Schmoo, I remember, bought a trailer tent caravan.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
But I don't think we took that up there.
Yeah.
So it would have been
up and back in the day.
We might have kept in a van. I don't know, because to get the Peebles up and back in the day,
long old trek.
It was a long old trek in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cracking race. That was. And shortly after that, I think I must have discovered Girls and Cars.
So tell us about when you left the shop. I mean, it was 89, 90, you think?
I think it was just gone 90 when I left. Where did I go? I think I went to some engineering company up in Neath, which were doing plastic molding stuff. The money was a bit better and all that sort of stuff. And,
yeah.
You know, we were moving into other things. And say, left Schmoo'S to go up there and carried on racing, and then I just moved on to other things. I say, I think I discovered Girls and Cars by then.
Yeah.
Still with the same girl, man. Hi, Deb.
Yeah, Deb. Hi, Deb.
So she puts up with me still.
How do you?
She puts up with me.
How do you put up with him?
Yeah. We've been together now 35 years, I think it is this year. Married for 27, I believe. If I got the maths wrong, I do apologise, Deb. Still loves you.
And you got two little ones as well?
2 little ones, yeah. Not so little anymore. 12-year-old and a 9-year-old. So I was a late starter in life with the kids. But yeah, thank God they're not interested in cycling at all. So I don't have to buy them any expensive toys to myself. Yeah. But,
so I'm going to tell a story now.
Go on, Dave, tell us a story.
I'm going to tell a story.
Is it rude?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be if I say
super rude. It's, anyway, so Schmoo looked after me.
Oh yeah.
He rode at Rogerson. That was painted up as a ridgeback, was it?
Well, what happened was with that,
yeah.
I won one of the national rounds early on in mountain biking in Korea.
Did you?
It was in Cannock.
Oh yeah, Castle.
I won that in really wet, hard conditions, and I was riding a specialised rock hopper, I think, at the time.
That must have been the race that I broke the saddle on.
Not sure.
Yeah, my first race, that was my first ever national series. And he was up and down and up and down.
That's the one.
Mad in the eyes, and it was just
muddy all day.
shocking race. Yeah.
When I crossed the line, the cassette fell apart. That's how close to.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the guy. Oh, what's his name? Came second. Went on to ride for Raleigh. He used to be a courier in London.
Paul Hinton.
Paul Hinton came second in that race. Well, anyway, after that race, I had the Ridgeback representative come up to me and Schmoo and ask if I wanted to ride for Ridgeback next year. and obviously Schmoo was there, and he's like, oh, hang on, this, that, the other, we've just started a team, and God knows what. So we declined the offer.
Thank you.
Thank you. But what we did do is Schmoo had arranged, because obviously he was selling Ridgebacks in the shop, that I'd ride a ridge bike the following year, but stay in the Schmoos team itself. So Schmoo had Charles Roberts from London to build a custom built Charles Roberts mountain bike race for him, and we had it painted up as the Ridgeback colours for that particular year, and I raced that then that following year in the Schmoos team with the Ridgeback bike, which was a Charles Roberts, and yeah, that's how that came about, off the back of the Cannock Chase race.
So let me finish my little bit now. So I walked in. I was riding Tim's old. Was that right? Must have been, no, I don't know. Yeah, Tim must have been in a team, eh? So I was riding his old Specialised rock hopper that he won the hard ride on. Tim Davies. Hi Tim.
Hi Tim. Legend, legend by the way,
Top
Tim
legend,
Davies.
top legend.
Absolute. Bow down to that man.
I remember what he said about it in the magazine. We glad he left.
He was too good that fella.
Yeah, he was too good for us.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Yeah, what did they get up to? I don't know. And anyway, so I walked. Yeah, I was riding Tim's old Specialised rock hopper, and I might need a break, mate.
Give small, show small. You're on our video.
So
Still got fans.
yeah.
Slow down, Dave. Ease.
Anyway, so I was riding Tim's old Specialised rock hopper, and I walked in the shop one day because I was walking in there regularly because I used to break bikes and things. My bike was probably being fixed, and she said, "Oh Marsh, come in there," because you used to have like a cubby hole. You used to have the shop counter, and it'd be like a little sort of like cubby window, and like the office would be behind with the
original workshop.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, yeah. And he said, I walked in and he said, "Oh," he said, "Graham's left. All his kit is yours."
All of it.
All of it.
I was walking up the Kingsway with no clothes on, no white fronts, no socks. He took the lot.
So I inherited.
It's a wonderful thing. I got it back today.
all this stuff, including his Charles Roberts, painted up as a Ridgeback. Oh,
Dave, how nice was that bike to ride?
Oh, it was like a dream, you know, like it was like a wet dream.
I mean,
Are we going right or left?
Up here.
Are you sure? Oh, we're in Pontrhydyfen, are we? We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost at Pete's. Yeah, and you did Jeff Bruce with fully kitted with dual race bike. And
on that race bike,
yeah,
was the first ever 8-speed STI dual race group set in the country.
I've still got that. I've still got that.
Yeah, a few quid. I'll tell you the story that came about. Schmoo went to the bike show in America with his wife Diane and brought back in a suitcase brought back in a suitcase a dual race 8-speed STI group set.
First in the country, and I got it on my bike.
First in the country, and that's with STI levers before anybody even seen an STI lever. Because he had the contacts.
Oh, but I haven't got the levers anymore, have I?
Oh.
No, because I put them on grip shifters.
Oh,
I still might have those levers, huh?
Oh, you have
in one of my crates.
Well, that was the first ever group.
So if you want those levers, first ones in the country, just contact me. You can have lots of money, tons of money, everything you got. Actually, yeah.
I got 2 kids if you want them.
I'm gonna cut that.
I'll do anything for Shimano.
I won my first multi-sport race on that.
What's a multi-sport race?
Multi-sport, more than one sport.
Oh.
Like,
Is that a bike ride sponsored by a
it was
ride?
called, yeah, it was called a biathlon at the time.
Are we going to smarten ourselves up before we get there? Or?
I don't know, what do you want to do?
I
I think
we?
we're already smart, aren't we? I tell you what we could do, right, okay? Is we could walk in, alright, okay, look at Pete and go, oh no, and turn around and walk back out.
Is it a better car for this?
What do you reckon?
We're nearly there. I just
We're near
caught sight of the chapel on the corner.
Yeah, it's his van.
There's Pete's van.
That's Pete's van. The legendary Pete's van.
There's a chapel. This is a church.
Yeah.
There's a chapel.
That's not it.
I need a week.
Where we are we?
Oh, mush!
Oh, mush!
Look at that.
We need a dash, right?
Look at the jelly bean.
Yeah. Our Twix. Remember the credit cards, man?
The credit card.
The credit card
Ah, we used to
after
go in
races.
the shop.
After races on the way home.
We used to go in the garage on the way home.
Just one cornetto.
And Schmoo used to say, have what you want, lads, if we done okay. So we'd have the credit card in the
Which is all the
counter.
time. Yeah.
Myself, Dave, Martyn, Hughes, and everybody who was in the van would be shoving sweeties into this box. And we just take it up the counter and say, can we have these sweeties, please, on this credit card? And yeah, we used to be fired up on sugar coming back from these events. Here we are, we're at the calf, mate.
We're at the calf.
We're at the calf.
We're at the calf.
I hope we take bikes in.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Easy.
I might leave more.
How is this car? How is the Bethel Chapel Cafe?
Very nice.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we allowed in dress like this?
Yes, of course you are.
Loads of bikers in there earlier.
Yes.
We can attract these people out like others. They like the second.
Oh, Dave, you as well. Jacket.
Gents, how are we doing? All right?
Yeah, good man. Good.
Give me 1 second. I got.
Hello. How's your day?
My day's been fantastic.
And how do you find this rabble?
This rabble is a bit of trouble, but we'll sort them out from this side.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Say Thank you. You need to sit down now, don't you?
Can't. I've been trying since 10 o'clock this morning.
That's great news. Yeah.
You been busy, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Excellent.
Squeeze that into there.
So when are you looking at opening properly?
This is properly kind of.
Sorry?
This is properly kind of.
Yeah. Sorry.
Weekends, realistically.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, on a wet Wednesday in May, you might not get 3 men and a dog through the door.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get stock in England, so
Yeah.
stock is going okay, what we expected, but it's not busy. It's never been empty, so
Yeah. That's good. And
it's the first weekend. A lot of people don't know, but
all invitations, or are you going to pass in trade as well?
passing trade,
Yeah.
passing trade, and people who would aware of Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram posts and whatever.
Ketchup.
Okay.
Ketchup.
That's how
You need to get ketchup.
that's our code name for shut up and get on with the work. Right, what do you want, boys? Muffins, carrot
number
cake,
one now.
lemon drizzle cake, red velvet.
Yes.
A sort of memory ride for us, you know?
Alright, nice one.
Yeah, in our kits. And
Yeah, we've been up
stuff.
on
I'm
Margam
impressed.
Park.
That's the
Yeah.
most impressive entry today, I'll be honest.
Oh, excellent.
What have you had, Dave? What have you
I got
got?
flapjack here.
Flapjack as well. Yeah. You might have a flapjack then, go on.
Alright.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good luck yourself. I can see why you married him. I can see why you married him. He's marvellous company.
That's why you fell asleep in there.
Yeah.
You'll have to come over.
Yeah. It's scary, man.
No,
No.
it's good nice.
Oh, you're in Australia now?
Only over the mountain from you.
Yeah. Where in Australia then?
You know where Tesco's is?
Yes.
Just there.
All right.
Not actually in Tesco's.
No?
Along the back of Tesco's, but
All right. Oh, in like oh. There's like a lane round the back there. It's got like a little sort of like yeah.
First left hand corner over there. On the street. Just in there.
What's it called?
It's Alder Avenue.
What number? Seriously.
Why would you know?
It's my I don't know. When did you buy that house?
2017.
Just bear me a second. Bear me a second. Bear with me a second. I need my phone. I need my phone. Yeah, hold on. Talk to yourself. Tell a story. Tell a story.
Hang on, Dave's just getting his phone out. Oh, I got to tell you a story.
Tell a story about catching the Arctic. Can you remember
I can't remember that story, catching the Arctic. I can make it up if you want. So I'll tell you a story about the mountain bike frame that Schmoo got Jeff Bruce to make for me. Didn't work out actually. I think he needs reading glasses. Right, we just left the calf and we're just making our way now back down the sunny Port Talbot, and hopefully we can make some more stories up for you once he gets off his phone. I think he's phoning the police.
We didn't come this way, did we?
No, we went round that way, but there's a little shortcut through here now. It's called Horseshit Lane. He's not looked after my helmet very well, has he?
We actually need to talk about the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet.
Yeah. We need to talk about the helmet.
That helmet used to be mine in 1991, 92.
How did you have it then? Why did you sell it?
I'm not sure why I sold it. I must have.
I think you made money on it, didn't you?
I probably bought it cheap and sold it dear.
Yeah, you probably. I paid £100 for it, right?
Hmm?
I might have paid £100.
It was a £200 helmet in its day.
Yeah.
Looks better on you than it did on me, to be honest.
Well,
But you know,
everything does.
money well spent. That if he bought it off me for £100,
Yeah.
that's 30 years. You sold it for £100, and I bet you put some miles on that.
Put some serious miles on this.
Serious
miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won a world championship, man.
World Championship.
One more world championship than you won, isn't it?
In the cafe, I just spent the last 10 minutes cleaning the flies off the back of it. Yeah, I'll give this back
What's
to
that
you.
mean? No, you carry it.
No, you carry it.
You carry it. What's that mean? You clean the flies?
What do you reckon about my street then? You know something here?
My auntie lived in number 1011.
What?
Number 1011.
What's the
It's
name?
going to happen to you. Peter Davies.
Peter what?
Davies.
Yeah, that's why I bought the house off.
Yeah.
Shit you not.
Yeah. Serious. You're not. So I was ringing my aunt and my cousin now.
Did he live in Landwood Major now?
Yeah.
That's where they moved.
Yeah. No, that was what they've been living there for on a Landwood Major. They live in Pontrhydyfen. They live in Pontrhydyfen.
Peter and Keith.
Marlin and Keith.
Marlin and Keith, yeah, is Vera's.
Yeah,
daughter,
Vera's daughter, yeah.
We bought the house off Vera's daughter
No.
because Marilyn had passed away.
Vera. No, Vera's the mother.
Vera passed away, and we
Yeah.
bought the house off Martyn and Keith.
Yeah.
Because they were selling it on behalf
Yeah.
of Vera because
Yeah.
she passed away. And Vera was I think she was the original owner of the house. Back in the
Yeah.
40s and 50s.
Vera and Bill. Uncle Bill.
She's your auntie.
My auntie, yeah. She's my godmother.
Come on, you can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up, can you? Yeah. So let's just go there. So we just...
We've just found out.
We just found out.
We've just found out.
We just found out.
That the house I bought in 2017 after coming out of the army after a few years, I bought a house in Gunlace. And the reason I bought a house in Gunlace is because I spent a lot of my childhood up there with my grandparents. So I knew Gunlace quite well. So I bought a house in Alder Avenue in Gunlace. And we just found out that Dave's...
It's my auntie's house.
It's his auntie's house, it's his godmother.
It's my godmother. It's my father's sister. And you know,
What does this world get?
hey, oh, we're coming. She's ready. So, yeah. So, she was my father's sister. And do you know what's spooky? Alright, okay? Is that they both died on the same date, 15th of September. And you tell me you bought the house on the 15th of September now.
Well, I think we honestly mate, we moved in, when we took over the keys for the property, that was in September.
Yeah.
I can't tell you an exact date, it was September 2017.
Yeah, okay.
And when we picked the keys up from the estate agents, and then the house is yours, we went round the house, and Marilyn and Keith, the daughters of Dave's auntie, were still in the house when they should have been out.
Thank you. Are they still there? Are they still there?
They were still there. So what we did, we bought a kettle and got tea and coffee and all that in, and they stayed with us till 10 o'clock that night.
Oh,
Just helping us move in and just being really good ex-owners, I guess.
yeah.
That is bonkers, Dave.
That's
Can't
me.
believe that.
Mad. Are we going right? Are we going right here? I can't remember.
Yeah, I've not been down there before.
Are we going right here? So come on, down there, boys.
Where's that go, boys?
Marvin.
Let's
You
go
have
down.
to like go over the bridge and then go
The only reason I chose Gunlace when we went looking for houses,
Yeah.
because I spent my childhood up there.
So when I
weekends.
spent a lot of time on the apple tree in the garden. I don't know if it's still there.
No, I don't think there's an apple tree there. When we moved in, there's a magnolia tree in the back garden.
Oh, is it?
And I say, there was a proper oldie worldy garden there, you know, with a garage, the outhouse, the coal house, all that sort of stuff. You take it all away, not a nice garage. Yeah, that's mind blowing.
That is crazy, isn't it? So I got one of my videos. I'm actually got Alder Avenue on it. I'm at Alder Avenue, Gunlace. I spent many happy hours here visiting my Uncle Bill and my Auntie Vera. My Auntie Vera was my dad's sister, and I'd spend hour upon hour exploring the garden and the local countryside. Many happy hours. Yeah. On my my one, it's called Planning, Poisoning, and Preparing to Planning and Preparing to Poison the People of Powers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's brilliant.
That's crazy, isn't
You're
it?
not my brother, Ben Chaz, or my dad, are you? You should do a DNA test like Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah. We could do, can we?
And the results are,
Yes.
come back after the break to find out.
So, oh yeah. So he's forgotten this, right? Okay, but you know, we'll mention your nickname, Slapper.
Slapper. Yeah, my nickname's Slapper, and it's only in South Wales and the cycling clubs where it's Slapper. And well,
we don't want to say why your nickname's
yeah, well,
Slapper.
I can't say why, but
Go on,
you know, I used to slap me thing don't know why. The meaning's lost over time now, I guess, but there are still a few people in the world that address me under that name. And there are a few onlookers who look surprised when I am addressed under that name. But yeah, that's a long time back, that.
Yeah.
Lucky enough, the missus doesn't call me that. She calls me lots of other things, but not that.
So, yeah, so the story I want to say is, we used to have a Wednesday rides. We used to do Wednesday rides, okay? We used to rip each other's legs off. You can't remember, again.
It was a pain train. Probably too much pain.
Pain train, yeah. But there was two sort of, or three sort of memories I got of those rides. The one of the memories is the old A48 before the M4 opens with the new bridge over the ferry. We're coming off the old ferry bridge, and he's got an amazing turn of pace.
Hello.
Thank you.
Do
you have the camera?
I can't decide.
Where have you been in?
Hey, kiddo, we've just been talking about you.
Is he in the burning, man? God,
You seen it?
let's have a chat.
Look, they were chilling. He's done jockeys.
What are you there, Hughes?
What were we talking about before that?
We were talking about the Arctic, weren't we?
Oh, the
We were
Arctic,
talking about
yeah.
the Arctic, yeah.
Turn of speed.
Yeah. So we just bumped into somebody we knew, so we stopped and talked about people who there, person we knew, and yeah. So we were talking, coming off the Earlswood roundabout, weren't we?
Yeah.
No, not the Earlswood, the Britain Ferry roundabout, and so yeah, there's about 10 of us. About 10 of us on the ride, and this Arctic come past us at fair speed, and then he slowed down for the roundabout and he took off, this man, and he sat in that Arctic for about 2 miles, didn't he?
Yeah. Back in the day.
He was gone. Yeah.
Back in the 80s and 90s, them were the days that you could get on the back of a bus, get on the back of a truck, get on the back of anything.
So,
But today, they're just either too fast or I'm too slow. 'Cause you can't get on the back of them anymore.
yeah. So the Binya biathlon as it was. Yeah. It was a 4 mile run, and then and it was about 14 to 16, maybe 18 on the bike.
Yeah,
Did I get the tips there?
the Pingett circuit.
Yeah.
The
So.
Rogerson circuit, yeah.
So, because I was a faster runner, there was a lot of cyclists, more cyclists and runners in Annabelle, but because I was a faster runner, I was always near enough, always in the lead, getting on the bike, and then it was sort of like 16, 18 miles about. But this one year, I come off the, I come off the run, and there was a lead ambulance. There's an ambulance leader. I just sat behind the ambulance all the way. And when he was going downhill, I was going, come on, push it, get going. We just sat with him all the way.
I'll get the organisers come and pick up the trophy later on this evening. Oh, where are we? Oh.
Yeah, down there. So the other things.
That duathlon I talked about.
Yeah.
I think that was that sort of Decemberish time. Something similar.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because I've got a picture in the house of me pulling out to where the bike stop was onto the main road by the Ford dealership, by the college and all that way. It was
Yeah,
right down the
yeah.
Sladdy Park area.
Yeah.
With me pulling out there with the Schmoo'S kit on, with mud guards and a bike rack on my bike.
Oh, never.
So I think it must have been a winter thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd have raced with that kit on, but
Yeah, I think it was January. I think.
definitely in the winter.
Yeah.
I had mud
Yeah,
guards
it
and a
was.
rack on
Yeah,
the bike.
it was an
So-
early.
And I had hair. I had hair then, please.
Yeah, those were the days, my friend. So, what was your best race, Greg? I mean,
Best race?
let's have a look at, think about road, anything, any roads, sort of mountain bike, was it Peebles who best race? I mean, I know you DQ'd.
Peebles,
I don't count the Peebles. Yeah, I beat you in Peebles, obviously.
Peebles was probably my best performance within the sort of national standings at the time with the guys that were around me.
Yeah. But obviously you won that Cannock one.
Obviously got DQ'd. I won the Cannock one, which was one of the first national Shimano races, and it was funny with those races, when you won the Shimano race, at the end of the event, when you get your presentation and whatever prize money or whatever drinks we got, whatever it was, they used to give you a Shimano jacket, a winter jacket.
Oh yeah.
Like this posh winter jacket, and I see them come up on eBay now and again all the time, and it just reminds me of the Shimano jacket. But that was when I was sort of quite fit.
Yeah.
And training real hard, and I say I put that sort of the earlier days racing, my successes on those were the evening training rides we used to do at the gasworks in Swansea.
Oh yeah.
With the Swansea wheelers and stuff, which was kind of a 1 or 2 mile circuit, like a crit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I did 1 or 2 of those.
Like a crit ride, and it was if you went off the back of the group would come through about a minute later, then you just jump back on again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did a couple of those. Not many.
Those races were those training nights.
Yeah.
It was in the dark around the gasworks down in Llansamlet, but they were absolutely flat out for an hour, hour and a half, and I mean flat out. And I think, looking back, those training sessions were the sort of sessions that gave me the fitness to do well in the first couple of nationals that that I did well in, you know, and when it was all starting off, when it was all kicking off. What should I say?
So anyway, the army, and you rode crossing the army?
Yeah, joined the army in '96. That was a funny thing as well. I was in work at M&P Cycles one day, and the advert came on the radio, "Army be the best," with the sound of the soldiers slamming their boots into the ground, you know.
Yeah.
And about 6 months later, I found myself laying in a bed, staring at the ceiling at basic training, going, "How the hell did I get here?" Like.
So was you in the engineers, you said?
Royal Engineers.
Yeah.
Started off in '96 and finished my career in 2018. 22 years. Finished off in 2-6 Engineer Regiment. Obviously during my time there I had a lot of cycling experiences, racing, cyclocross, road racing, mountain biking. Rode the Tour de France in 2007, the Tour de France route with 15 other guys, actual stage by stage, about 5 days ahead of the tour. And had a couple of years off between say 2010 2012. Then came back to cyclocross in 2012 2013, and I've been back on the bike 10 years now.
And you've been having some good results lately?
Yeah, I've had a good couple. Say the last 4 or 5 years I was still in the army. I was doing well in the cyclocross down in the Wessex League. Recently I've done a Welsh round of the Welsh cyclocross after having a bike for an hour and a half, and managed to bag a second there, and I've got all my bikes sorted now for this season, so I'm going to have another crack at maybe a good result for this season again. Bit of time trialling. Bit of road racing as well next week, if the event hasn't been cancelled yet, but we've led to believe it has been cancelled at the moment. So
why is it cancelled?
Just lack of numbers. Nowadays it takes a lot of money now to put races on because of health and safety, and you need so much of this, marshals, event headquarters, officials, and everyone needs to get paid nowadays.
Why do you need to get paid? What's that about?
It's a British cycling thing now. It's all gone sort of official. Not that it wasn't official before, but
Okay.
whereas back when I started racing, you get the race organiser, you get all the officials that were running the event, everybody was just a club member. And now British cycling have got certain sort of things in place where officials have their expenses paid, they have to have so many motorbike out marshals, health and safety has to be, you know, lots of boxes ticked, and it's just very difficult to put on an event properly, you know, fit for purpose sort of thing, because so there aren't that many road races left in South Wales. It's unfortunate because a lot of these youngsters are missing out on some good racing that we used to do 30 years ago. But times change.
Yeah.
Times change.
Yeah. So, to go back to motorbiking and the series and stuff, my best race was in Cannock Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was I think it was a one-off race. And I think I was ninth overall, and I was the second amateur to finish.
Yeah.
And Nicky Craig was the first. So yeah, so he turned professional in later days. But the crazy thing about that race is that Longy and I did the registration together, and we swapped the numbers around, so he's credited with my ninth place. And he was only one behind, he was 10th. But,
but Craigie now, he's still #1 in the country.
Is he?
At our age group.
Our age group, yeah.
I rode the Nationals in Margam about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Managed to bag 11th in that, and Craigie won it.
Wow.
So he's still been on the scene, he's been there since he was a youngster.
Yeah.
And he's made his career out there, you know, working with Scott, fighting with Scott, raced all year.
Yeah. That's good. Well,
you're in good company then.
Yeah, I think it's fair. What's the name?
Like making a bet then.
Yeah. What about the man Schmoo himself, Graham?
Well, you gotta say, love him or hate him, that's what he was back in the late 80s, early 90s. That man is, back in the day, he was Mr. Mountain Biking back then, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
He was the guy that was putting on all the races, or involved in putting on all the races. He built that shop up, and we were when I was working it, we were mail ordering bikes out day after day after day after day. He had all the best brands, all the best bikes, and it was quite funny because the shop had such a sort of following as a kind of, you had all the race teams and then you had the Schmoo'S team. We were sort of the underdogs all the time, but they were the ones that the public used to love because, you know, we used to turn up in the white van, pink shorts, yellow tops.
With the attitude.
With the attitude, let's go racing.
Yeah.
And everybody thought we had a big shop, you know, everybody thought, oh, they must be massive down there, they're huge. And we get people coming down to visit and they'd come into Schmoos, and most of the time Schmoo and his wife would be having a banging argument. Oh, they could have some arguments in that shop, shouting and screaming at each other, then they'd make up afterwards. But people would turn up the shop and they go, wow, we expected something a bit more sort of a bit larger and a bit more professional.
Yeah.
But that's what it was back in them days, you know.
Yeah.
You just made yourselves look as big as possible to sell the bikes.
Yeah. Should we stop by here? If we stop by here now? And because you're going to go down the van now.
Yeah, are you coming
down the beach. No, I'm going down the beach. I'll go
sure?
Yeah, I'll take my time. Right. So Graham, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great. A cracking day out.
Excellent day.
Superb.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to buy some pot under these arches now, because I've seen it on Twin Towns.
Oh yeah. So if you've seen the film Twin Town, this is the motorway. So they drive in through Swansea and they turn the corner, then in Port Talbot.
I know I need to buy some some stuff to put on my fish fingers for later for tea time. And, Dai, it's been a pleasure riding
Been a
with you
pleasure,
today, mate.
Thank you.
Do I have to get stripped off now, or can I give this short back to you later?
My shorts back. Yeah.
Hang on, you've got to film me taking off. He wants the shorts back.
yeah. He's riding my spare pair of shorts. And my gloves. It's my gloves. Don't pick up my gloves as well.
Don't worry about your gloves.
See, one each.
I hope nobody's watching.
I can do.
Mate, it's been a pleasure wearing it today. Oh, you're not filming, you're taking them off.
We've got an army kit done, like.
See, the race team was that big, we had to share our shorts. So we'll have to do this again soon, but get more of us out as well.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, mush! Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Oh, look.